Welcome back to Studio One. Now, Bu Tinah Island, located around 130 kilometres west of Abu Dhabi, is home to unique coral reefs, healthy mangroves, endangered animals, dolphins and wild birds. It's also the only finalist from the Arabian Gulf in the new 7 Wonders of Nature competition.
Here to tell us more about Bu Tinah and how your vote could make a huge difference are Abu Dhabi Environment Agency Ambassador Ali Al Saloom and EAD scientist Ayesha Albuloshi. Welcome to the show, Ali and Ayesha. It's great to have you guys on.
Thanks for having us.
Now, Ali, starting off with you are a cultural expert and popularly known for your column, which is Ask Ali. And, of course, you're here to promote Bu Tinah Islands, which is home to so many of nature's beautiful creatures, as we mentioned earlier, right from coral reefs to endangered animals, dolphins, birds, etc. It's also one of the finalists for the new 7 Wonder of Nature. So tell us, what made you want to get involved with this project?
Well, first of all, I think anyone would be, feeling so honored that, you're approached by a government, organization that, appreciates your cultural work. But I think the unique combination here is, which many people sometimes, neglect, is, environment is part of our own heritage, and we are very proud of our own heritage. Therefore, in order for us to, make sure that we have a bright future and maintain our own culture, we should be considering the environment aspect. So I think the combination between, appreciating our own culture should start from, looking back our forefathers, how they lived in harmony with everything around them, the desert and the sea and the mountains. And, there was an appreciation for every single thing that they had, a saluki, a camel, a horse, the birds and so on. So therefore, I think the link is there. Yeah. And it's just how to put the message out there for people.
That message, and we're going to get to it in a moment, but I want to keep reiterating this number, because we've been saying it all evening, haven't we? It's 3888.
Yes. 3888.
Well, tell you why that's so important very shortly. Ayesha, I want to bring you in as well.
Sure.
Bu Tinah Island, we've heard so much about it recently. We're seeing some wonderful pictures of it. In your opinion, as a specialist, what sets it apart from the competition, from everything else?
Well, Bu Tinah Island is up against some pretty fierce competition. So it's up against the Galapagos, the likes of the Great Barrier Reef, the Maldives. But in all of these different places, you expect to find what you find there. Yeah. But nobody expects to find such a spectacular natural spot in the Arabian Gulf, which is a very harsh environment. Yeah.
When was Bu Tinah Island declared a protected area?
So Bu Tinah Island is a part of the Murawah Marine Biosphere Reserve. And it has been protected since 2001. So thanks to the great work that our scientists do, we realized that about 90% of our dugong population, and we happen to have the 2nd largest in the world after Australia, and not many people know that, but 90% of our dugongs and about 70% of our sea turtles live within that area. So the Environment Agency Abu Dhabi declared it a protected area, and then in 2007 it was declared by the UNESCO Man and Biosphere Program as the first marine biosphere reserve in the region. So it's the first and the largest marine biosphere reserve in the region.
First, and it's a first for the region as well, because it's now been shortlisted, if you like, for the 7 Wonders of Nature competition. Ali, this is where we take over, isn't it? The population of the UAE, of the world out there, because we need them to vote. Why and how?
Well, it's very simple. First of all, why do they have to vote is to have to remember, if anybody can ask themselves, what do you really know about this region? The big picture will come that it's only desert and that's about it, and good luck to the people there living, whatever they have. However, we don't own this planet. There's other animals, birds that actually immigrated from all over the world to actually settle in our own beautiful water. So we have to show appreciation, and I think we as in people, of this region, we've always, shown, appreciation to everything related to our own culture. So I think, in order for us to, I don't want to have my child one day, I tell him, back in the days we used to have something called hawksbill turtle. It exists today, let's take care of it. So that's why, by voting for Bu Tinah, whether you go online to butinah.ae to know more about it, or to go to the new 7 Wonder of the World website and to vote, directly to it, or by texting, 3888, and I hope that everybody gets the chance to actually see Bu Tinah. Now, not necessarily to actually physically only go there, because first of all, it's protected place. You know, therefore, if we let everybody go, then it's not going to be protected. But at least go online, you know, check out the videos, check out the website, read about these animals and why they've chosen BuTinah from all the area of the Arabian Gulf to be their own home.
Yeah, quite right.
And while we're on that, I think the BuTinah campaign is not only about getting people to vote, but it's also about bringing BuTinah to life for the public. Of course, because it's closed off to the public, this was, of course, one of the critical factors.
Isn't that where the dome comes in as well?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So it being closed off was one of the critical factors for why it's so preserved and beautiful.
And the dome is just a living example. You can get down there, find all the information.
Exactly.
And vote.
So what we did is we tried to bring BuTinah to life, and we created a BuTinah Experience Dome, and it's located on the Abu Dhabi Corniche. It's open from 10 to 10 all days of the week. So please take your families down there, and we urge people to go and check it out.
Definitely.
There is
the other urge we've got to do, you mentioned the voting processes. BuTinah.ae is the website. Get yourself on there, vote online. And of course, come on, one final time, guys, all together. We'll run out of time here.
The SMS number.
Should we use this camera? Should we use this camera? Which camera do? How are we doing the vote?
You gotta do the 3 up.
The
Three, okay.
And then you do 2, 4 times 4, that's 8,
Oh,
8,
okay.
8,
So that's
8.
388.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Okay, let's take it away.
Vote for BuTinah. 3, 8, 8, 8. Where's the camera? Well, anyway, just vote, you know.
Please vote
Guys,
repeatedly.
thank you very much indeed. We can talk a lot longer. We will do in the coming weeks, but for now, thank you very much indeed. Remember those numbers: 3888, BuTinah.ae. Vote now. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.